بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
As we know that we have started chapter number 6, safety and first aid. Chapter number 6, safety and first aid, which is present at page number 52. And in the first class of this session, of this chapter, we have discussed about the rules of safety, how we can keep ourselves safe while we are at home. For example, if one is working with the fire in the kitchen, so if he or she may catch fire, how they can save, and what are the things in which he or she should not involve, and if we are at road, how we can cross the road, which things should be noticed, and what are the things which can keep us safe at the road. And if there is electric fire and petrol or kerosene fire, so how we can help to reduce the fire or close the fire. So these were the things about the safety and the role which we can play for the safety. And for example, if any accident occurs by any means, if someone becomes wounded, if someone is have an accident, so how we can help the person, the wounded person. The first help which is given to the wounded person is called first aid. What is first aid? Any first help which is given to the wounded person or the person who is met with the accident, the first help is given to the person is called first aid. So, for the giving first aid, there are some things which should keep in mind. We should follow these things, and then we can help the person properly. First aid is the first help given to the wounded person. Remember the following before giving first aid. Normally, what happens if any incident occurs, any accident occurs, so the people start crying. Even the people who is infected, who is having the accident, even the other person who are watching him, they start crying. So it is not good thing. For giving the first aid, necessary is to stay calm. If you will remain calm, then you can do the better help. Then you can provide the better help. So necessary, the first rule which you should remember is that stay calm. Don't make noise. Don't mess the things. So the main thing which should be in your mind is that I am the person who can help the wounded person. So if you will be normal, then you can easily help the others. So when you are calm, then you can do the work better. So the first thing which you will keep in your mind is that be calm. Next thing, find out the types of the injury and its cause. Until we know that what is the type of the injury and what is the cause of the injury, we cannot do the proper help. So the necessary is that first find out the type of the injury, that what type of the injury. For example, if the person is too much injured, then it is necessary that take it to the doctor. Immediately take it to the doctor. Whatever you can do for the patient, do that, but most important is to take him or her to doctor. And the third thing is be quick in giving first aid. Be quick in giving first aid so that the loss of the blood should not be more. If the blood loss will be more, then the person will definitely go into critical conditions. So the loss of the blood is necessary to stop. So be quick in giving the first aid. So if something happened, so rush quickly towards that place. Be calm and try to give him or her the proper help which you can do for him or her. But for giving the help, necessary is that wash your hand before giving first aid. For example, if any children get injured, and the blood is going to loss, so quickly wash your hand first, so that when you are going to help the person, the germs may not transfer, because the wound is a place from where the germs can enter. So first of all, wash your hand to make your hands germ free. So it will be good for the person to whom you are going to help. Otherwise, if you will not wash your hands, you don't know that which kind of germs your hands carry. So in spite of giving the help, you will transfer the germs to the person which is already injured. So wash your hands before giving first aid. Next is send for a doctor if required. If you are watching that it is necessary that doctor should check the wound or any problem which is occurred, so it is necessary to send it to doctor, because doctor knows better than us. So rely on doctors in spite of yourself. Do not do more than you know. Don't try to do the things which you don't know, because these acts can make the problem more. For example, if someone get the fracture, means the bone is cracked. So if you will do your own thing which you don't know how to handle the person, then call the person who knows better than you, and don't do the things which you don't know. Only do the things which you know, that these can be the first aid, these can be the help of the person. So these are the things which you should keep in mind while giving the first aid. Next is that, for example, if someone swallow or means any children may take the poisoning things into the mouth, so what you will do? What you will do while handling the poisoning? Naphthalene balls. So the question is, what are naphthalene balls? First, that these are composed of crude oil, coal tar and other chemicals. Means these are made up of chemicals. And why these are made up? These are used to protect the clothes. Naphthalene balls, these are normally of white color, and these are present in different colors as well, but they are made up of different chemicals, crude oil and coal tar, and these are poisonous. These are poisonous, and these are used to protect the clothes from the rodent. Rodent means the animals which can perish the clothes. That can be rats, that can be locusts. So to save the clothes from these rodents, these rats, these locusts, these naphthalene balls are kept in the clothes. But these are poisonous. It should be not in the reach of the children. You use them with the proper care. So don't leave them in any open area or any place where the children can reach. Naphthalene balls, nail polish, which is normally used at homes by ladies, and detergents. Detergents we use detergents for washing the clothes, for washing different areas of our house. So these are poisonous. These should not be swallowed. These should not be swallowed because these are poisonous. But in case that any child if any child swallow these things, so what you will do? You will wash the mouth with the plenty of water. Wash the mouth with the plenty of water. These should be kept out of the reach of the children. In case of poisoning, make the victim rinse his mouth. Rinse his mouth and rush him to the doctor. It is very necessary. Rinse his mouth and rush to the doctor because these poisons can damage the internal parts of the body. So, poisoning things, if they are swallowed by any person, immediately take it to the doctor and the proper doctor. Next is nosebleed. Normally in the summer season, children have this problem, nose bleeding. The blood is coming from the nose. Nose bleeds more common during the hot summer days in case of nosebleed. If any person have this problem, then what to do with this? Loosen the clothes around the neck. First of all the clothes which are around the neck, that should be loosened. Next is sit upright. The head held back like this. Okay? And arms folded above the head like this. You will do like this because the bleeding should not be more. It can reduce the bleeding. And the second thing, what you will do, make an ice pack and keep it on the nose and at the back of the neck. It will stop the bleeding. Sit upright with the head held back and arms folded above the head. Press the bleeding side. Press the bleeding side of the nose firmly with your finger so that what blood is present in your nose, it should come out. So press the bleeding side of the nose firmly with your finger. Next is keep an ice pack or wet cloth on the nose and on the back of the neck. And the next is breathe through mouth. Breathe through mouth and do not blow your nose for a few hours after bleeding stops. Don't blow your nose even after the bleeding is stopped for a few hours. Don't blow your nose and breathe through mouth while it is bleeding. In case of heavy bleeding, take the help of a doctor. Next is fracture. What is fracture? Fracture is actually the crack in the bones. Crack in bones. A person with a fracture is in great pain. Always remember, if any bone becomes fractured, the person feels a great pain and is unable to move the broken limb. Limb, for example, this arm, our arms and legs, these are limbs. So, if any part of any limb is cracked or fractured, then it is very difficult for the person to move that part. So, don't try to move that part. So, what we can do in case of fracture? In case of fracture, keep the broken limb in natural position. Try to keep the broken limb in a natural position. Here in the picture 55, at the page number 55, the top one picture is about the fracture. It is the first aid during the fracture. Next is use a splint to give support to the broken limb. This is like a splint. This one. This one is like a splint. This one. Okay. These are for the fracture. So he has taken a cloth of triangle shape and she will bind these two sides at the back of the neck, and it will keep the position proper. Use a splint to give support to the broken limb. A triangular piece of the cloth can be used to make a sling. It is called sling. Tie a firm bandage around the joint. Tie a firm bandage around the joint. Keep the bandage wet with the cold water. Keep the bandage wet with the cold water. And take the advice of a doctor. In any case of emergency, always take the patient to the doctor if it is necessary. So these are the things about the first aid which how you can give support, how you can give the first help to a wounded or any person who has become victim. So read these pages carefully. Now come towards the homework. Homework exercise is at page number 56. Exercise at page number 56. Here, question number 6. A part, question number 6. Why should a fire caused by petrol never be put off with water? And 7 is write 4 things that one should remember before giving first aid. 4 things one should remember before giving first aid, and fill in the blanks at page number 57. Fill in the blanks at page number 57, B part. It is at page number 57. First is the key to safety is dash and dash. The key to safety is common sense and alertness. Second is dash leads to accidents. Carelessness. Carelessness leads to accident. Number 3, in case of an accident, we should remain dash. We should remain calm. The third, in case of big fires, call for a dash. Call for a fire brigade. Call for a fire brigade. And number 5, cross the road using dash or dash. Cross the road using pedestrian crossing or zebra crossing. Number 6, throw wastes in the dustbin. Throw wastes in the dustbin to avoid dash, slipping or collision. Both can be. Avoid slipping or collision. 7, we can throw sand or mud on dash fires if there will be electric fire. We can throw sand or mud on electric fires. In case of dash, the bandage is kept wet with cold water. In case of dash, the bandage is kept wet with cold water. In here is both answer can be correct. Means we can use it in the nose bleeding and we can use it in the fracture as well. Wet bandage. Okay. So both the answer will be correct. So do the homework. All the questions and answers are present in your homework folder. Do very neat and clean homework and send it to the school, because message is sent to you to send the work. So take care. And Allah Hafiz till the next class.